Are treatments in naturopathic medicine supported by scientific research?
Yeah, many are, and it sort of depends on how you define science. Science
Okay.
is the process of making observations, and based off those observations, making predictions. And so, 3,000 years of trial and error would be considered, in my mind, science. But I think what you're getting at is more the modern type of science. And yes, many herbs have a lot of research behind them. Many naturopathic concepts actually have a lot of research in them. An example would be a leaky gut syndrome. This is kind of a naturopathic concept that has been around for 100 years, but more recently there's been a lot of research into intestinal permeability or leaky gut. And the interesting thing is a lot of researchers are calling it this new discovery. It's been a concept in our medicine for a long time, but the point is that yes, there is a lot of research if you look in the right place. And more and more herbs, nutrition, natural types of treatments are being validated by research. One of the difficulties with researching natural medicines has to do with funding for the natural medicines. When you research a pharmaceutical, you can patent it, and so then you'll be guaranteed to get the money from that pharmaceutical for a certain number of years. So you can be assured that if the pharmaceutical works, that your research money will be money well spent, and you can pay off that research money and potentially make money. The issue, though, with natural medicines is you can't really patent an herb. You can't really patent a certain type of diet. You can't patent an exercise method. You could perhaps patent certain combinations of herbs, but so a lot of the companies and universities that would like to research natural medicine have difficulty finding funding because it's hard to see it paying off. Now, that being said, there are many universities and many supplement-type companies that do a lot of research simply for the good of health, the good of mankind. And so there is a lot of research if you look in the right place. And a lot of practitioners that say, oh, there's no research on that, either means they haven't looked into it actually themselves, and they're just assuming there isn't, or they haven't looked in the right place. PubMed is a place that's available for anyone to look up research. It includes all the medical research. But it really depends on if you know how to search through PubMed. So a lot of people will search PubMed for, say, research on a certain herb, and they'll come to the conclusion, well, there is no research on that herb. But it just may mean that they didn't type in the right constituents of the herb, or they didn't know as much what they were looking for. So you kind of have to know what you're looking for when you're searching for, is there research? But yeah, it's very exciting because many herbs, many nutrients have a lot of research, and that helps guide treatment, and we're learning things from that, but we also have the sort of tradition of use of those to rely on as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.